What is it about Christmas, and can we have it? What is it about Christmas and other pagan but Christian observed holidays for which some of us, if we were honest, still have some affection? How can we experience the seemingly wonderful feelings we once had at Christmas and other holidays without in any way observing them and while still being pleasing to God? To get to the answer, we must discover just what it was about those pagan holidays that feels good to us in the first place. For there is more involved here than just the pleasures of sin. What is it about Christmas? 5 points we want to make. A, celebrating Christmas changes our expectation. B, celebrating Christmas changes our environment. C, celebrating Christmas changes our mood and greeting. D, celebrating Christmas changes when we become saints. And E, how to experience the magic without celebrating Christmas. A, celebrating Christmas changes our expectations. Christmas is a time of the year when we have something new to look forward to. We can look forward to a day off work and school with others. We can look forward to receiving gifts from others. We can look forward to perhaps a bonus, a bird, or a ham from the job. We can look forward to the joy of giving gifts to others. We can look forward to spending time with friends and loved ones. We can look forward to a more laid-back atmosphere with our coworkers. We can look forward to a wonderful meal and lots of baked goods and treats. We can look forward to being surprised by what we get and what we experience. B, celebrating Christmas changes our environment. Christmas is a time of delightful decorations, scents, tastes, and sounds. A tree with beautiful, bright, and glistening things on it that light up the room. Decorations around the house that are light-hearted and festive. Extra motivation to clean and rearrange furniture that brightens the room and the home. Shopping provides a reason to get out of the house and be around others. Shopping exposes us to bright, shiny stores, decor, and activity in general. Holiday decor makes being stuck at home a little more pleasant during the winter. C, celebrating Christmas changes our mood and greeting. Christmas gives people an excuse to be friendlier, engaging, and more cheerful. Christmas allows us to greet people without them being suspicious. Christmas gives us an expectation that people will speak to us. Christmas is one of the few times some will even think about Jesus other than on their Easter, quote unquote. Christmas gives people hope that others will be concerned about them. Christmas time also, though, can make a bad situation worse and also affect our mood and greeting because Christmas reminds many of their hopelessness, loneliness, and their financial struggles. Christmas reminds the saints how different and shut off from regular society and even many family members we have become. But Christmas time can also make things better. Christmas reminds many of the hopelessness, the loneliness, and the financial struggles of others compared to themselves and may lead them to see about them. Christmas reminds us, the saints, of how much we have willingly given up to follow Christ, and it serves as a reminder and evidence of how strong and faithful we are to God. D, celebrating Christmas changed when we become saints. And Christmas can never be the same for us now that we know the truth about it. After December 25th, All the wonder and good spirit of Christmas time abruptly ends. After December 25th, you're left with gifts you could have bought yourself and better with the money you spent on others to get the useless, undesirable things they got you. After December 25th, you're left with a tree and other holiday decor that are uninspiring and now represent more toil in order to put them away. After December 25th, you must face the somber reality of having more bills and less money. Retail seduction is real and it can be downright dangerous, i.e., Black Friday. The innocent images of Christmas hide the less mentioned ungodliness behind it. People give expecting to receive something back from you in the same price range. Because we are not of the world, nor will we ever be fully accepted by them as saints. Because Yahweh called us out as saints for a purpose and to be different on purpose. Because the saint celebrations could never include the world, which is what some of us still really want. Because we as saints are seeking for a feeling that is only temporary and a deceiving influence. Because we as saints of the Most High God already have a source of true joy, peace, and contentment year round. E. How to experience the magic without celebrating Christmas. How can the saints have something to look forward to with joy, celebration, and a festive environment along with others? Yahweh gave me 3 reasons it is possible. I will share them from the least to the greatest amount of impact they will have. How to experience the magic of Christmas. 3. Observe the annual Holy Feast in a bigger and better way. Find a way to include anticipation, food, scents, sights, sounds, and traditions. Ask Yahweh for a revelation and a personal joy in each holy feast. Create a memory book just for the annual feast to document your spiritual, emotional, and physical activities around them. Create your own family traditions around the annual holy feast. Distance yourself from those who force you to keep the annual feast their way that goes beyond what God requires according to Scripture. 2. Observe the weekly Sabbath in a bigger and better way. Find a way to include anticipation, foods, scents, sights, sounds, and traditions on the weekly Sabbath. Ask Yahweh for a revelation and a personal joy in the 7th-day Sabbath. Keep a 7th-day Sabbath journal to document your spiritual, emotional, and physical activities surrounding it. Create your own family traditions around the weekly Sabbath. Distance yourself from those who force you to keep the weekly Sabbath their way that goes beyond what God requires according to Scripture. And number 1, make home life a feast and live it in a bigger and better way. Find a way to include anticipation, food, scents, sights, and sounds, and traditions in your daily life. Ask Yahweh for personal joy in your own life that does not depend on anyone or anything else. Create your own personal and family traditions and gatherings. Schedule weekly family building and ministry with fun activities. Distance yourself from those who intimidate you into living their way that goes beyond what God requires according to Scripture. Clean and rearrange the furniture in your home to make it look different. Decorate your home to reflect the 4 changes in the seasons that have nothing to do with pagan practices and their symbols. Ask Yahweh for seasonal or monthly themes to encourage you and inspire you, and then create a spread on the hallway wall to remind you and perhaps family members to hope for something wonderful each day. Like this winter theme that Yahweh gave me, that's a play on the words from one of William Shakespeare's plays. Don't let this be the winter of our discontent. Let's make it a season of rejoicing. That's cool, isn't it? Figure out what makes you wholly happy without depending on others and enjoy that greatly. Because if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Proverbs 4:4. Let thine heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live. Ezekiel 16:6. And when I passed by thee, I saw thee polluted in thy blood. And I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. Yea, I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Nobody's stopping you from being happy but yourself. Keep God's commandments and live, because there really is no magic. When we talk about how to experience the magic without Christmas, there is no magic. There is just you making sure the grass is as green as it can be on your sanctified side of the fence, and that you are doing what is within your power to experience the abundant life God ordained for you and your household, not someone else's. And don't allow anyone else to have authority over the joy and the lifestyle that you now know God Himself ordained for you and your household. What is it about Christmas? Because saints can have the good part of it. Thank you for your participation.